Before we dive in, if you're into deep dive content that explores modern lifestyle shifts, tech, and the future of how we live and work, hit that subscribe button. It helps more than you know, and we've got a ton of content coming your way, right? Let's get into it. Have you noticed something strange lately? Maybe your favorite local cafe closed down. Maybe your friend just moved to a small town in Colorado and won't stop talking about how great it is. You might have noticed it too, a strange emptiness in the city that just wasn't there before. Here's the truth. People are leaving big cities. They're not looking back. But what's actually driving this trend? Is it temporary, or are we witnessing a fundamental shift in how society operates? Let us explore the 7 biggest reasons behind the great urban exodus and what it means for you. 1. The cost of living crisis. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Money. Living in a big city used to be expensive. Now, it's borderline insane. Rent has skyrocketed in places like New York, San Francisco, London, and Sydney. We're talking $2,000 plus for a studio apartment, sometimes with roommates, no parking, and zero privacy. Groceries cost more, gas costs more. Even air feels like it costs more. Meanwhile, people are realizing they can cut their living expenses by half or more just by moving a couple hours out. And for many, it's not just a financial decision, it's a survival strategy. 2. The remote work revolution. The pandemic changed a lot of things, but maybe nothing more than the way we work. When remote work exploded in 2020, a light bulb went off for millions of people. I don't have to live in this expensive city anymore. All of a sudden, that dream of a lakeside cabin, a quiet suburb, or a small beach town didn't feel so far away. People who once had to live in the city for their careers realized the job can come with them, and they've been moving in droves. Companies are adapting too. Many are embracing hybrid or fully remote teams. And as long as productivity stays high, who cares where you're logging in from? 3. Quality of life matters more now. For a long time, the city was associated with success. Big buildings, big jobs, fast lives. But now, people are starting to value slowness, space, and sanity. In smaller towns or rural areas, you can hear birds instead of sirens. You can see stars instead of streetlights. You can trade your 1-hour commute for a 10-minute bike ride, or none at all. More people are realizing success doesn't always mean hustle. Sometimes success means peace. For family, safety, and stability, if you're restarting a family, or even just thinking about it, the city can feel like a tough sell. Safety is a growing concern in many urban centers. Rising crime rates, homelessness, and strained emergency services are real issues. Plus, city schools are overcrowded, parks are crowded, everything is crowded. A lot of families are saying, we'll take the extra bedroom, the backyard, and the quiet street, please. It's not that cities are unlivable. It's that for many, they're not worth the trade-offs anymore. 5. Mental health is becoming a priority city. Life can be thrilling, but it can also be exhausting. The noise, the pressure, the comparison, the never-ending sense that you should be doing more. After years of grinding, many people are simply tired. They're listening to that inner voice that says, I need a reset. Nature, simplicity, slower days. Moving out of the city has become, for some, a form of healing. 6. The rise of the creator and gig economy, another reason people are leaving. They can afford to in totally new ways. The platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Substack, Etsy, Upwork, and Patreon. People are making real money from their skills, hobbies, and side hustles, and they're redoing it without needing a fancy city office or massive startup overhead. If you can build an audience from a cabin, why not? People are ditching city jobs for online freedom and using that freedom to live anywhere. 7. A cultural shift. Redefining success. Here's the deeper part of this story. We're not just watching people move, we're watching a mindset shift. For decades, success was tied to the city. It meant high-rise offices, 80-hour weeks, and being in the center of it all. Do I really need to live in a city to be successful? What if less stress, more time, and better health is the real flex? What if owning your time is worth more than owning a corner office? The answers are changing, and so are the addresses. So is the city dead? Not exactly. Cities will always have their place. They're hubs of innovation, art, and culture. But they're no longer the only place where opportunity lives. And that's powerful. We're not watching cities die. We're watching people reclaim their freedom. Your turn. So now I want to hear from you. Are you thinking of leaving the city? Have you already moved? And if so, was it worth it? Or are you staying put and loving it? Drop a comment below and let's talk. I read every single one. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like. It helps more than you know. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Deep dives into the future of work, modern lifestyle trends, and smart choices for living well in a changing world. And hey, if you've got a friend who's always saying, I just want to get out of here, send them this video. Might just be the push they need. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.